we want to show you the softer side of one of the toughest sports on campus. We're talking about rugby, and as True Blue's Aaron Nilsson shows us, these tough, feisty student athletes have a heart of gold.
Dan Kiefer was a fly half on the BYU rugby team until 2007.
Some of the best people I know played BYU rugby. The type of people that, you trust with your life. It's just good people.
Was a hard worker, good kid. Worked very hard at learning and doing the best that he could.
Dan was really good. He was one of the guys on the team that you knew was a program guy. He was committed to what we were trying to do as a team and as a program.
Dan's wife, Erika, played for the women's team around the same time.
Well, the rugby itself has always meant so much. I played touch rugby in high school. My brothers played rugby, and then coming and college, or rugby just being such a highlight of college.
Our experience at BYU felt more complete because we had been participants on the rugby team.
Then the Kiefer family felt more complete with the addition of their son Ty in 2009.
We have a lot of home footage. Our favorite one is Dan's tickling his neck, and he has the most gorgeous laugh. The kind of laugh you want to trap in a bottle and just listen to over and over again.
Only 4.5 months into Ty's infancy, something surprised Dan and Erika.
Erika and I were hyper-vigilant. We were hyper-vigilant. We would always check on him. I think because he's our first baby, and it's fun to check on him too because he's so cute. So Erika went in at 4:30, and he was, cozy as could be, and I went in at 7. And then when Erika checked him at 8:30, he wasn't breathing. And there's really just not much more that we know about it.
There are many theories for what causes sudden infant death syndrome, or SIDS, but nobody really knows yet.
It's not one of those things that I think some parents, they lose a child to SIDS and they want to spend a lot of time figuring it out. I don't really have that desire. That's not what my son was about. I just know that whatever it was, Heavenly Father needed him more than I did and more than my wife did, so he went back home.
The team showed their support to Dan and Erika by taking time out of their pregame against Colorado on March 13th, 2010 to pay a visit to the church for Ty's viewing.
It was a little bit of a wake-up call for some of the kids.
We love our rugby here at BYU and we love playing it, but that day for a while it definitely took second place. And he's a member of the BYU rugby family, so we're there to support each other. So the decision was made and off we went.
Most of the guys that were there that day didn't know Dan from playing with him. There were only a few of us who actually knew him. But you could really feel that love as a team, even though they didn't know him.
It wasn't that I knew them personally, it's that they were on the team, and that meant something to me, and it meant something to them that I had been on the team. We walked into the door, and in the foyer were all of the rugby guys in their warm-ups, all standing there, and as soon as we walked in, they started singing to us.
All these men singing Ye Elders Visual and Army of Helaman. It was very touching, feeling the instant spirit that filled the room and prepared us to go and see our son. And that room, the viewing room, felt like step into the temple.
The team wore black armbands and they dedicated the game to the Kiefers, which gave them extra inspiration.
And the whole game, like when we were tired or even before the game, you could just feel that. You could always feel that black tape on your arm, and you could remember what we were playing for, and remember that we were playing for that family and for his memory and to support them and to love them and show them our support. And it was a very emotional day, but it gave us strength, I think, to go out and win that game.
It really united the team and a cause that day to be a support, and they took that whole feeling out onto the field and really put in a huge effort.
The player of the match that day, Viliami Vimahi, shared his support for the Kiefers on air.
I think for myself and the team, we cannot comprehend how it's like to have a loss in our family, but we hope that this win make them appreciate our coaches and plus us as team. There is more than just playing this game of rugby. There is more to us in our brotherhood, loving, keeping each other in a loving way. Just wanted to say, I don't know how to say to make them, endure this pain, but we hope that this win, we dedicate it to their family.
Dan and Erika's faith in God and in each other have helped them through the difficult times.
I don't think you can go through an experience like that and not grow enormously.
He and Erika are probably going to be better for it. But knowing the things that we know by being members of the church, that families are forever, and that little Ty will be theirs for the rest of eternity.
Sometimes in your weakest moments, you just say, I wish I could hold him just one more time. The truth of the matter is, I will, just not right now.
They hoped that Ty would maybe one day don a BYU rugby jersey and play for the Cougars, but now they know he will always be a part of the team.
One of the things that saddened us was to know that he could never be a part of that, but through this interview and through the respect and the love that the team showed us, they have made him a part. And that day they actually brought us a rugby ball that was signed by all the players. And that's Ty's rugby ball.